Good morning, students. For Java programming, here today I will explain about the program related to factorial. So here, first step is just click on File, then go to New File and Java project. Then give the name here for this Java project. So here we can give name as a factorial. Okay, or here you can give any name. This is the project name. Okay, we can give FJP as a project name. Then click on Finish. Here it will ask the module name. We can consider as a same. So for factorial, here we have to add the class as well as object. So first we have to add the class. So for that here we can write public class factorial. But there is one another provision. Instead of writing that public class, here we can go to our file. So this is the FJP file, or we can say package. So on that you can click new and then you can go to class. So here it will ask the name for this class. So we can give name as a factorial. Also here it will show which field is remaining. Okay, then click on this public. Also you can browse the source folder path by clicking here. Okay, and then click on finish. So here by using this technique or this method, here we will get this public static class, sorry, factorial class automatically. So here it is not necessary to define the the method. This is the public class we have defined, and this is the method to define it. Okay, and here in this we will write our program. So our program is related with factorial. I will explain here what is factorial. Suppose consider number is equal to 4. So its factorial is nothing but we are finding out the value of 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. So this calculation become 24, I think, right? 4 to 4 into 3 12, 12 into 2 24 into 1 24. So if I enter the number 4 to find out the factorial, so it will calculate as a 24. So let us see the program. So here we are writing our program. So initially we require one integer to get our number, suppose integer I. Okay, then we can use one variable. Okay, suppose as a fact variable, and its initial value is 1. Also we require one number, or we will check this afterwards. Okay, when it is required then we can define it. So initially we required one variable as an integer, then another integer with name as a fact, and its initial value is 1. Okay, semicolon. Then to get or to display the string, that is enter the number to which we have to find out the factorial, we have to write system dot out dot print, sorry, system dot out dot print. And here we can mention our string in double quote, that is enter the number to which we are finding out the factorial. So here we can use this print ln also. Ln indicate new line, so it is not compulsory. So to take it on new line, we can write print ln, or print is also sufficient. Okay. After that, here I have to define one scanner. That means to get value from user, I am using one scanner. Okay. Scanner equal to, or we have to give one name for the scanner. Suppose scanner SC equal to new scanner. We are using this from system, the input system dot input. Okay, but here it shows the underline of red color. That means it is somewhat related to one error. So for that, when we are defining that scanner, we have to define its class. We have to import that class, otherwise it will show the error. So import java dot util dot scanner. Here we can define that scanner here, so that it will remove the error. Okay, so here underline is not there, means that error get solved. So here what we have completed, we have selected one integer, we have getting the input, one input from the user. So initially it will display the line, enter the number. By using scanner we can get the value from user. After that, very important part is it's a logic. So from number variable, or we required one variable, so I can select as a num. So num is equal to scanner. There is one method to get the value in Java, that is next int, that we can get the value as an integer from user. That is the standard function, next int. Okay, so here again it will show this underline, red underline. That means it will create some error, because we have selected this variable but not defined. So for that, here we can define that variable as a num. Okay, now this get solved. After that, here we are writing actual logic. So what we have to do, we have to multiply that number and decrement that number up to 1. Suppose I have entered the 5. So 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, then we will get our answer. So here I can write logic by using for loop. So for I have defined that variable here. Okay, for I equal to 1, I is less than num that we have entered, and I plus plus. Okay, in curly bracket we can write our logic. The logic is fact equal to fact into I, small I. Okay, so that small I means value. Here what it will do, it will take one first value, then it will increment 2, 3, 4, and when it is less than number, then and then it will increment. If this number is matching, then it will show the value. That means the it will come out from that loop, and it will stop the calculation or this multiplication. Okay, suppose there are 5 numbers, so we have to perform 4 multiplication, like that. And then here we can complete that for loop here. I have completed it already. Okay, and then here we can get it as output like this. Here we can display this output, so I can copy paste here system.out.print factorial of given number is semicolon, and here we can write that value. Okay, so in double quote again, sorry, here it double quote completed. Outside that double quote we can write fact, that is our value which we have calculated. Okay, so this is our program. Now just click on this to run factorial Java. Click OK, proceed, and here is the output window. So it is showing some error related to this scanner. Let us see. So import java.util scanner that we have defined. Check whether is there any spelling mistake. No. Okay. Here we can select one package also. That is, if it get the error, then we can select package factorial. Okay, now there is no any error, and here we got the output. It shows enter the number to which you need to find out the factorial. So here I will enter 4, then enter. So here it will give the answer, that is factorial of the given number is 24. So this is related with first part of Java programming first experiment. Okay, thank you.